Hey everyone, let's learn a basic drum beat for anyone who wants to learn how to play the drums. Let's keep it simple. We got the bass drum here, the right foot plays that, and here's the snare drum. We're gonna do left hand on snare drum. You're gonna do bass drum, snare drum. This is actually how most music goes, regardless of genre. You're always gonna have some kind of low-high thing happening going on. All kinds of music use that. So, we're gonna do that. And you can actually have fun with it if you want. You can just... You can do the We Will Rock You. Use both sticks if you want. Once you feel comfortable doing that, you're gonna add the hi-hat cymbals. These are cymbals that are facing each other, and when you push down on the pedal with your left foot, they make a closed sound, okay? It's not long, it's just not a but a and you're gonna keep your left foot on that to keep it down. Hit that with your right hand. Now, we're gonna make it really simple. You're gonna do bass drum, hi-hat, and then snare drum, hi-hat. And then you're gonna repeat it. So the hi-hat happens every time. Every single time you play the hi-hat. If you're counting the 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Bass drum is 1, snare drum is 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Obviously, as you're seeing here, this takes a lot of practice and, most importantly, coordination. When you play the drums, it's what I call limb coordination, because you got 4 limbs and they're all doing different things. That's what you have to learn, and you have to take it one step at a time. So just do the hi-hat and the bass drum. Hi-hat, snare. You want to get away from both hands doing the same thing, right? We want all 4 limbs, both arms, both legs, to be independent. They can each have their own brain, so to speak. So, you keep the right hand going. Now, once you feel comfortable with that, the next step is to put a hi-hat between the bass and the snare, okay? So you're gonna do bass, hi-hat, hi-hat, snare, hi-hat, hi-hat, okay? So if we're gonna count to 4 this time, we're gonna say 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a basic drum beat. You can use it for tons and tons of stuff, okay? Obviously, you can do fast and slow. You can swing it. Take it slower. I'm constantly going back and forth with the bass and the snare drum, low, high, and the hi-hat keeps going all the time. It's always gonna be some kind of variation of that. Just remember, if you're feeling overwhelmed, make it simple, make it slow. Make it as simple and as slow as you need to. Guitar, piano, drums, clarinet, violin, saxophone, whatever. If it's too tricky, slow it down, make it more simple.